Hi, welcome everybody. Thanks for joining our team call. So back to introductions, but Rose is a company lead. And when you get to executive level, and that's just by having 5 consultants on your left, 5 consultants on your right, and enrolling a minimum of 2 people every month and, staying active, of course, the company gives leads. And I've received some incredible leads in the past, but Rose, Rose is very special, and she's an example of how the company helps us expand our world. She's from Canada, first of all, so we would never have met whatsoever in any way possible. And Rose is going to be bringing a lot of different things to the table for everybody. She is an owner of a medical spa. She's an MD doctor. She's got a lot of experience with making skincare and being a part of putting it all together. She knows ingredients. And from Rose's perspective, when we first really started talking, she's like, everything I have ever looked for with ingredients, Isagenix has. Everything I have ever looked for in a company, community, and all of that, Isagenix has. So I hope we can really hear that from that professional perspective of this is what educated people in the health and nutrition and ingredients are looking for. They just may not have always have paid attention before because they were busy with their practices. They had enough of a caseload. They had plenty of things going on, but COVID hit, right? And things change. And so please, as we've always expressed, and Dr. Trisha's not on right now, but Dr. Trisha's another one. We have a lot of what these owners have been wanting and looking for and giving to their clients. And in particular, in Rose's situation, she has a lot of patients, and she has a lot of patients who come to her for their health and in some cases their beauty health as well. But they don't want to come into the clinic for COVID purposes. There's a lot of older generation that they don't want to leave their home. So they're not getting their treatments, although they still want them, they still need it, they still have the money, they're still willing to purchase. They just don't want to get in the car and walk into an office environment. So as you're speaking to friends or thinking about people you know, even if they haven't said yes before, things change. Our lives change every 6 months, and we've always said that, but I really do believe that during COVID, our lives are changing every month, if not every week. And so we cannot think about what people have reacted to in the past. We just have to ask. We just have to get the information out there and find out, here we are today. Can I serve you with anything? Can I help you with anything? Can I offer a solution for anything? And that's what today is. So Kimberly, do you want to do a quick little hello, and then we'll get into all the fun stuff. And hello, Nancy. This is Nancy's first team meeting as well. So hello, Nancy. Thank you so much for joining. But yeah, Kimberly, before we kind of really jump in, because I'm excited, and some of you know when I get excited, I don't stop talking.
I can jump. I'm doing some turkey challenge images, and so it's going to be so much fun. So we're going to do 3 blitzes in November, one starting November 2nd, one November 16th, right? And then one November 30th. So we're going to have 11-day pre-turkey, 2 11-day pre-turkey challenges, and then one 11-day lose the turkey challenge. So we're going to make it fun for the holidays, I think. It's just in the preliminary stages, but it's going to be used as a springboard to help enrollments and to help get people together and rank advancing and inviting your friends. And the other thought we had, Stephanie and I were talking, is that it will allow people who are stuck at home for the holidays feel like they have a community. We could even do we could even do at some point, maybe a little Zoom event, a challenge Zoom event or something, who knows? But the idea is to really get people together and pull them in, and all of us, including myself, will be doing the challenge too. So it's better to lose the turkey just in case you gain another turkey.
You don't want to give birth to another turkey.
No. So this will be a blast and make it very holiday-ish and fun. So I think that's really cool. And the other thing I have, well, it's totally kind of unrelated, is I went through at the end of the year, each year, I go through the new member checklist with business builders, and I noticed some redundancy. So I kind of have my own new member checklist, and I'm happy to share it, where it's got a lot of these same questions, but some different ones too. That helps to find out at the end of the year, where are your people again? So it kind of forces you to contact everyone you've ever enrolled, okay? And touch base with them, see how they're doing, see if they would like to come on the 11-day turkey challenge, even if they haven't ordered in a while. They may just be rip-roaring and ready to go, or maybe they can't travel to the holidays with their family for Thanksgiving, and this might be a little fun thing that they could do to make them feel like they're close to people and have a community, which is huge with us. But it also forces you to make contact with every single person you've ever enrolled, both active and inactive, and fill out a new member checklist, because their goals might have changed and they may be in a different place. They may be ready. Maybe 2 years ago, they weren't interested in the business and maybe they stopped ordering. Maybe they just lost their job and they just have to be looking, and you hit them at the right time. So it kind of forces you to reevaluate your business and reconnect with everybody and invite them to the turkey challenge. And then Steph's got some award-winning verbiage that she's going to share with us, that she's getting massive results from, that we can use to send out and post on our walls and in social media, encouraging them and inviting them to the challenge. So, Steph?
Yeah. Yes, 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 yes. The pre-turkey challenge. We're coming together as a very large team. It's kind of the tribe time minus a couple who have been doing it, and they were the ones to share it with us. So there's several different people involved, and what we love about it is it's a lot of different types of personalities, different energies, different skills, different ways that they present product, fitness, food, meal prepping, planning, all the different things that are going to go into doing this together as a community. Now, we've never done this together before, so this will be our first time really truly working together. And we might need a little bit of patience with certain things. Like, I have to get approval on certain things that I'm like ready to just give to you right now, but I got to get their approval first. That's the only challenge. Otherwise, it's super exciting because everybody's coming with different ideas. And the goal is, for an example, the other team that's doing this, they have 6 leaders running it, and they have 200 people doing the challenge. So it's in a separate Facebook group, which we're doing. It's up and running. Kimberly, I totally forgot the name of it and I can't find it. Annie, if you know what it is, if you can punch it in there, that'd be great. Because it's not under 11 days, so I was trying to find it. But we're just in the process of getting it started. There's nothing happening in it yet. And we're going to put all of our friends who want to do the challenge with us into this specific group together as one community. And like Kimberly mentioned, I mean, this is something to really think about. The holidays are coming up and we're in COVID. Holidays are already a difficult situation for a lot of people, and especially people that are coming to Isogenics. Everybody comes to Isogenics for a reason, right? So we're already getting people who have some needs. And the holidays are here and we're in COVID, right? You just couldn't stack any, and we'll be past the election, but you couldn't stack any more stuff on in reality. And we're here together. We're here loving each other, supporting, encouraging, motivating, offering prizes and fun and excitement and something to do. And then Thanksgiving happens. People may not be together. They may not be with their family. They may not be with their friends, or maybe it's just smaller and more intimate, which I think is great, but not everyone may enjoy that. And we come together and we ask everyone, let's have some fun. Let's take some pictures of our plates. Let's take pictures of our decorations. And we're bringing this community in together virtually. That could make all the difference to certain people. And so that's another way that we can emphasize this. Now, as Kimberly mentioned, we're going to do 3 different sets, and our teams have just a couple different dates. Don't worry about that. That's no big deal. Go with your team's dates. But we're all going to be doing this during the Thanksgiving time, so that November, oh shoot, I don't have it in front of me, but we'll get it for you. The week before, especially the week before Thanksgiving, the 16th through the 26th is the second set, or the third set for one team, second set for the other. Again, that doesn't matter. Getting these people together during the time where their emotions can be up and down, and here we are motivating them and loving them and just creating that environment. People don't leave communities. Can you guys just put in the chat, if we wouldn't have our teams, if we wouldn't have our communities, would you still be here? Would you come to any team calls? Would you come to any of the company calls? Would you possibly even still be doing the product? As great as our product is, there's a huge difference when you add that community. So let's go ahead and see some of your answers to that, because we really need to know that as a group. And that's what we can bring together. Again, you don't want to state that too early, but as we get closer to that Thanksgiving timeframe, that can be part of your marketing. And we'll come up with verbiage. But let's all be together during the holidays, even if we have to do it virtually. Come and be with loving and supporting. We'll figure out some verbiage. But it makes a big difference. And we've added on, and now I tell you, I laugh with Trisha all the time, because I'm like, the company does listen to us more than we think, because that branding that they did on 2.0, that's what Trisha and I have been talking about since COVID started, March, at the end of March. We want to humanize people. We want to show regular pictures of people's lives. We want the messiness. We don't want it to be perfect. That's what we've been doing on our Thursday events on purpose. And so now the company's even adding the community in as their third pillar. So we offer health, wealth, and community. And we've been talking about community forever. So it really is important that people understand that, especially during these times. So, okay, let's talk a little bit more about it. I'm going to give you guys some verbiage. We've had great success. I know that Rose, myself, I think Vicky, I'm not positive. I'm not sure who else has posted on their wall. Let us know, raise your hand, unmute, put in the chat. Have you posted any verbiage on your wall about this 11-day shred? Okay, great, because I have never seen an experience and a reaction like we have to this one. I don't know if it's timing. I don't know if it's excitement. I don't know momentum, what it is, but the way that this is set up is, in the past, not purposely, not intentionally, we just didn't really think about it that much, in my opinion. That's just my opinion of reviewing and thinking about it. We set it up for health. We set it up to help people lose some quick weight. We set it up to just help people feel good about their health and their bodies. This one, if you don't know, if you haven't watched a recording, and we have a super fun recording for you to watch, is set up to get people paid. The whole purpose of these 3 sets is to help our people and yourselves, but help our people make money or credit to pay for their future purchases. And it's working. So we have some verbiage that I'll put in just a second. Or if anyone can grab them, Kimberly and Annie, they're in that group, that 11-day reset group. If either of you can grab those, I think there's like 5 different sets of verbiage. Oh, Jackie wants in, sorry. I have to get used to the waiting room, but simple verbiage that everyone I have personally spoken to, I ask them, if I give you some verbiage, would you post this on your wall and see if any of your other friends want to join this challenge? And you can get some credit, help you buy some more shakes in the future, or whatever you want to do with it. Every single one of them has said yes. And these are people who have never purchased product from me before, where they have said no, or people who have purchased product who have never been willing to share information. They're like, sure, why not? Why wouldn't I tell my friends about an event for 11 days that's going to help them lose weight? And that's just the way they responded to it. Now they're kind of getting into it. But I'm getting messages from them of, I have 2 people, I have 4 people, I have 1 person. And they're so excited because this is the beginning of introducing the program that they're passionate about to other people, but without having to put forth a lot of effort, without having to think about how they're going to say it, without having to be weird and a network marketer. All of those things that people worry about, they're not even thinking about. They're like, yeah, I'll ask my friends who wants to get healthy for 11 days. And then we add a tiny little verbiage in there, letting them know there's going to be a food change, right? It's not just join our group and we give you education. You got to buy something. But what they're buying are 4 shakes. So if they want to buy more, great. And we're teaching you, and we will teach you guys how to sell more, but at a minimum, and what we'll be teaching in the group, and this is all done very strategically. So it's done on purpose. We're not just trying to make it easy, but we are making it easy so that they put the information out there and then they keep putting it out, putting it out. So I'm just, you know me, I'm not artistic whatsoever, and I'm very scratchy with my notes. I'm just going to show you this, as cheesy as it may be. So let's look at it as an example. And Davina has all this very pretty. So if you like things pretty, we'll have that on the video. But let's just say you invite 2 people, right? You invite 2 people into the group, and they come in and they have a great experience. We're going to take a quick little break. And during that break, we're going to talk to them about which we're doing throughout the 11 days, but we're going to talk to them about, don't you want to invite a couple other friends to join this? We're going to do it all again. Who do you know that has been feeling crappy and that would love to go ahead and feel better and be a part of a support group? So then they invite their 2 friends each, right? So now we have a new consultant. You just made $100 each, and they just made over $100 to a couple $100, right? So then we do it again. Now we have even more people, and more people excited because they've done it once already. Now they're going to do it again. Now they're adding to the ordering basket because they've already purchased just shakes. Now they want more, right? Now we're going to get some systems and packs in there. And then we do it a 3rd time. And so when we do it a 3rd time, now each of these people are now inviting 2 or more of their friends. Now this person is now a manager. This person is now a crystal consultant. And now these people have the ability to do it again as well. And if we do the post turkey, and we may have 4 sections. I got to talk to people about this, but I'm all in. And so Kimberly will join you on the last one as well and do post turkey. So now we have that ability to do 4 opportunities to make this so simple and so easy. For under $200, you get 56 meals, lose some weight, feel great. We know you're going to have results. Let's do this together. It's 11 days. Who wouldn't talk to their mom, their sister, their friend, their husband, their child, whatever? It's 11 days of just tweaking a little bit of how they're eating, less than $200. That pays for their food. It's like ordering, you know, the Jenny Craig or whatever for $400 or $500. That's microwaved. But they're doing it for 11 days at $200. And now Jenny Craig doesn't pay out hundreds of dollars for introducing their friends. And then we keep going and keep going. Now, we can't do this program over and over again. We have to take breaks, right? But we do it a few times a year. We really amp that up. Momentum is catchy. People like to be a part of momentum. So we get this momentum happening. That takes us through the holidays where there's more momentum continuing. And then all of a sudden we're at the brand new year, New Year's resolutions. What time of the year do you think is our most popular year of people coming to us? January, February, March. So all of this is just setting us up for pure momentum. And I'm seeing it already. I mean, the people that I've given the scripts to are like, yeah, I'll post that. And again, they're getting 1, 2, 3, 4 people saying, yeah, tell me more about it. I've been working nonstop since I did my first post yesterday. And I probably have another 2 more hours tonight just to respond to people. And I'm still behind in getting this done. So it's huge. You just have to do it. And we just have to teach our people how to do it and keep it simple. So everything was set up that simple. So 4 shakes, replace 2 meals, eat a snack, eat a meal. Hey, if you want to do more and you really want to go full in, we've got systems in place. I can show you how to do some higher packs to give you more meals, more snacks, more energy products, because it is the holidays. So you might be a little low on energy. I can help with that. Where do you want to be? What can I help you with? Right? And then we earn our people more money. And we're basically rank advancing people to consultants without them even knowing what's going on. And you think they're going to be happy? If they don't want the money, they can make credit. If they want the money, all they do is have to upgrade. Easy. They're going to make the decision. So let's talk before I move on to the next one. Annie. Okay, Annie just posted on my wall. Way to go, Vicki, posting on your wall on all your social media platforms. Excellent. Annie and Vicki, let us know how quickly you get your first response, because I'm going to tell you it's going to come fast. Rose, you put it on your wall. How many responses have you had already? I put you guys on the spot. If you're new to our calls, just know that I will randomly call on you because I know you have something to share. And you're muted, Rose.
Sorry, so 8 responses of interest. 1 person's already purchased. And I got calls with people tomorrow to close the deal. So, yeah.
Right? Come on. This has never happened to us before, and with multiple people. This is just like brand new, starting all over again, excitement. Now, I want to tell you quickly a little bit about Rose. Rose immediately has had a great response. She is just beginning to share it with a lot of people. She enrolled her husband on Monday. She's already made $105. Now she's just enrolled her second person. Did they order more than 100 BV? Do you know? Yes. So she's a crystal consultant. Bam! Congratulations. You just made an extra $110. How cool is that, Rose? and Rose, I don't want to, I know you won't be offended, and you've gotten to know me quite well, hopefully by now. Rose is a doctor, guys. Rose is a medical doctor. She's an owner of a medical spa, and look at her excitement. Okay, we don't know where people are at. We don't know what's going to excitement. She is excited. She's got goals and plans, and she knows she's making it happen. So awesome. Okay, Annie, I just saw you. Oh, Vicky. Vicky posted at noon, 3 responses so far. I'm looking at your messages. All right, anyone else? Jackie, have you posted yet? Jackie, I think you posted.
I have 4 people interested.
When did you post?
This
Great.
morning.
Awesome. Okay, I'm just continuing to look at your messages. All right, anyone else? Has anyone else done this? All right, so Rose, brand new to marketing, brand new to network marketing. Obviously, she markets and she does advertising and she's done that, but never in this form. People come to her, she's not used to going to them. And was that easy for you to do that post? Right, okay, good. Jackie, you have posted a few times, but Jackie always gets a little nervous about posting. Jackie, was this super easy?
Yeah, super easy. And I always have good luck with the 11-day shreds. Like every time that we do 11-day shreds, I get people.
Awesome.
So this is just a little different. So I wanted to make sure I had all the information before I posted.
Yeah, and you know, I apologize for that. That's kind of what I was stating in the beginning, that there's a lot of cooks in the kitchen. So I'll give you as much information as I can upon receiving approval from everyone. They don't work as fast as Kimberly and I do. Kimberly and I, we make decisions fast and we follow through and make it happen. Not quite there with the group, but that's okay. We can work with that. So I'm just kind of going with it and having my assistant make stuff up and we're ready to rock and roll. Vicki, talk to us about your post. How did you feel posting? How do you feel about your responses?
Well, I went through the video again just to try to make sure I had all the info, and I was a little nervous, and then I didn't get hit up right away, but then I did have quite a few, well, about 4 or 5 people reach out, but some were like, well, I don't want shakes. I want to do it my way. Can I still be in the group? So I was just like, sure, but you're not going to have the same results type of thing. So I'm hoping once they see everyone else's results, once it's finished, that they'll switch to the shakes by the second try.
Great. Excellent. Okay. So that was perfect, Vicki, and I'm glad you brought that up. I am going to switch things on you just a little bit. And again, this is done strategically as well. In the past, we have always allowed people to just come in and check it out and see the results. In this case, we're not. They have to have a purchase. Now, we're okay even if they have one bag, and I'm really highly recommending the bag, the whole blend. So if I don't say canister, it's the bag. But even if it's one bag to get them through the first week, they need to have a purchase. So you take it away from them. There's a lot to be said about when you offer something exciting to someone and then you take it away from them because they're not following the rules. They want it more. Right? It's a huge sales tactic and it works all the time. Like Vicki, oh my gosh, you need to be a part of this program that I've got. It's 11 days. It's so freaking cool. We're going to change eating habits. You're going to feel great. It's right before the holidays. You're going to look amazing during that time. And it's a huge community support. And go ahead and respond to me in a way that you're not going to, okay? That you want to, but you're not going to purchase.
Sorry, can you hear me?
Yep.
Oh, okay. Because can I use my own shakes?
Yeah, no, I'm sorry. And the reason for that is because we know this will work. And I stated in my post, results guaranteed, where if you use somebody else's shakes, I can't, right? There's no way I can guarantee a different type of program. Go with me and state, you just want to do it your own way.
What if I just do it my own way and follow my own foods without shakes?
Yeah, I appreciate that. And I totally understand what you're saying. So I have a different group, a different product group that really helps people to do that. We talk a lot about whole foods and we give a lot of meal suggestions and everything. I'll put you in there. I can't put you in this other group because this is a very specific using our 2 shakes, replace 2 meal program. It's less than $200. So if you change your mind, I can easily put you in there. It's 56 meals that we know are going to make a huge difference. But I'll put you in the other group, no problem.
Got it. That was really good.
Okay. All right. So feel fat found. We feel what they're going through. We understand what they want to do, but you're not going to get the same results. Just like you told them, you're not going to get the same results. I'll put you in the other group, but you can't have this superior group that's happening right now. Hey, baby. My little pumpkin has been, he like left for 3 days to California with grandma, and he's like the most loving kid ever right now. It's great. I love it. You just keep going, baby. Can you have Dada help you with that?
I got it.
Okay. So how does that work for you guys? If you guys want to give me some other objections, Kimberly and I would love to overcome objections. We're super good at those.
I got one for you.
Yes.
What do you do when you have a friend that uses a competitor product and you want them to switch to Isogenics?
Well, here's the funny one. My best friend just ordered competitive products.
Oh, really?
Yes.
Which company?
It was through her chiropractor. I'm not quite sure. I've never heard of it. She sent it to me. But let me tell you this story because this was an important story for me that you guys need to hear. So she and I have been talking recently. She was one of my presenters a few weeks ago. And so we've been speaking since then. And she's like, I need to get some shakes. I'm like, great. Thanks, babe. Do you want me to send you a cart? Do you want to just buy from my website? Because she's purchased many times before. What do you want? And then she wouldn't respond. And then she's like, I don't know. I'm like, well, what flavors do you want? Let me just get this set up. And then she wouldn't respond. And she's like, I know, I need to order. I'm like, how do you want me to help you order? And she wouldn't respond. So I kind of like settled back, be the good best friend. She goes to her chiropractor and her chiropractor sells her a couple $100 detox, 3-day detox program. All right. So she tells me that. And I'm like, why'd you do that?
Right.
Like, you know what we have to offer. She's like, I know, but it works. And I'm like, well, it will be great for you to have this comparison. This will be really good for you to be able to compare. So with your friend who just purchased a competitor, I'm so happy you did that because let's have you finish that up and then let's have you jump in on our challenge and you can compare.
Okay.
Let me know which one you like best because you know we're going to win.
Right.
I like that.
Right.
I like to compare ingredients to ingredients and not really say anything except, well, here's what's in their product and here's what is in ours and why ours is so different and unique. Because they don't have whole blend nutrition. They don't have vitamins from whole food. They generally don't have pre and probiotics. They're generally not a full meal replacement. They're only like 90 calories. And the other big, huge selling point is that every single ingredient is microanalyzed for any hint of herbicide, pesticide, fungicide, microbe, or heavy metal. And there's non-GMOs. Most of the companies do not test. And there's a lot of organic ones out there. They never test. And not only that, so they test all the ingredients coming into the company. And then once the shake is created, it goes out to 2 third-party companies and they retest to make sure that everything that they say was in the shake is in the shake. It both nutritionally and that it's free of all the contaminants. So once you explain that, I find it's a lot easier to to look at apples to apples. And there's a few other things, if you look, if it's whey, if it's vegan, where the protein, but there is a shake comparison sheet out there When I run into a new one myself, I add it because I had these hockey guys I was talking to, and they were on what was it, BioSteel, and it's I didn't want to say anything negative about what they were on, but I just showed everything that was in ours, and they're like, "Oh, we're gonna ask Coach."
Good. Go ask Coach. Let's talk about it. And then set up a meeting with me. My
Right.
neighbor, who has been using Isogenics on and off, just started. Her friend is a nutritionist, and she's just launching a brand new health program. So my neighbor got to be a part of her program for free. It's a 6-week program. So she was just about ready to get started on a new program with us. And she's like, I had to take it. I wanted to support my friend. It's 6 weeks, it's free. And I'm like, I get that. I totally get that. However, let's look to see what else she's not providing, and I can fill in the gaps. And your children are still using ours, right? And she's like, yep. And I'm like, great. Let's fill in the gaps and let's take care of your kids. So we know we're going to win in the end run, but we still want them to feel good about their purchases and what they've done. Just know that you're going to
Yeah.
want. Yeah. Okay, good. I'm going to have Sherry train on something, but any other objections or any questions you guys have about the 11-day? We're still working on flyers. We're working on particulars. I'll make sure you guys get the dates. All we're asking them to purchase are 4 shakes. Worst case scenario, guys, if they purchase 1 thing of shake, that's okay, but that's not going to really do them any good, and it's not going to do you any good. And make sure that you're asking them, how much do you want to be involved? Do you want to do our shake and our two shake replacement program, or do you want to go full in and get the full experience? Let them know that there's options when you're speaking to them. When you're marketing it, 4 shakes. Keep it super, super simple and be perfectly fine with whatever they want.
Stephanie, I have a question.
Yes.
So as we get people on their 4 shakes, do we add them to the 11 days with the 5 exclamation points?
Was that the name of the group?
Yeah.
Yes.
It's like 11 days, 5 exclamation points. And I wanted to say that verbally because I put that in the chat, and I didn't want people to think I was just like being dramatic with exclamations. It's literally 11 days, 5 exclamation points.
And that may not say, when it was made up, bless Heidi for being on the go, like we love. She made that up this morning. She's like, I'm not married to this. So for now, that's what it is. It's probably going to turn into 11-day pre-turkey, right? Kimberly, is that what you came up with? 11-day pre-turkey?
Yeah, 11-day pre-turkey challenge.
Yeah. So we're just waiting on approval. But make sure I'll put the Facebook group in right here. Go ahead and join. Let's not add our friends just yet. By tonight or tomorrow, we can add our friends because we're still working out those particulars. I don't want them to be disappointed that there's no information in here. And if things change, like the name and the picture, they're going to change. So as soon as you see a change in the name, you're good to go.
Okay. It's good to know that it'll still be that particular group.
Yes, the group's not changing.
Once it changes, then we can start adding as we get people with their 4 shakes. Okay.
Yeah. And for half of this group, the challenge begins Monday. So we've got to get their orders in now. Debbie, your group is starting November 2nd. You're fine. Did you see that look, Kimberly? What? So Isoforce, you guys are starting November 2nd. Game Changers, you're starting Monday. And so we've got a rocket. We did that on purpose because we wanted to do some urgencies, and we really truly were just going to go with people that have already been enrolled. They probably already have the product, and we were just excited to get it started. And then the next set is when we were going to invite new people. However, we've been inviting new people and they're ordering immediately. Like I had a girl on my informational call last night, and she ordered right away. So, and if they're a day late, that's never a big deal, guys. It's never a big deal if people are 1, 2, or 3 days late. Don't let them stress about that. They'll catch up. All right, good. Other questions? Right, Rose, Canadians are going to have the, well, you can do the post-turkey and pre-Christmas. Canadians just had their Thanksgiving this last weekend. All right, so let us know. We'll continue to share lots of information. The biggest thing is put that post out there. It's kind of like ignorance on fire. Don't stress about not knowing the details. Don't wait until you know details to do something like this. Just be ignorant, put it out there, and we'll get you the information. I have stated that to probably about 50 people, and they're like, okay, no problem. No problem, just tell me. Just tell me what I need. So let's not worry about not having details, but you will get it by tomorrow afternoon. Sherry. So Sherry has been inviting people to our Thursday events for about a month now. And, you know, we specifically do Thursday events. I've kind of have changed the purpose of our Thursday events to help the team build. How can we really help the team grow and build and provide an environment that is super comfortable? So let's take these events that we're already doing and let's teach people how to invite people to the events, give the verbiage, give the presenter sells them, and then our job is to follow up with our people, and we'll give you the verbiage for following up and then enrolling. And so what we have found, and Jackie's a great example of, she's like, I now know exactly what to do. I have a checklist of what I'm going to do, who I'm going to send it out to, what I'm telling them about, and the presenter sells them. It's like my day is done. Is that correct, Jackie? Is that fair? Anything you want to add to that?
Nope, you nailed it. I just keep it as simple as possible.
So what I have found over the last 8 years of being in network marketing is when you bring in people who have never done, that Facebook group wouldn't open? Oh, bummer. Well, let me just add you right now, Susan. There we go. Done. Anyone else having problems getting into the Facebook group? Oh, Kimberly, I just added you. Oh, nope, I was already invited. You got to add yourself. Let's see, Renee, you can't get in. Okay. Sorry, I'll be right back, guys. Okay, and just remember, you all have to purchase. You all have to have shakes. Debbie, you too? Okay, Debbie, I don't have you in here just yet, but we'll get you in. Y'all have to have shakes. Can't come in this group unless you have shakes. All right, deal? All right. So anyways, back to the Thursday night events. So when I've been working with people outside of network marketing and they're coming in for the first time, some of the responses I've received from people are, I really don't know what to do. If you can just give me a list of what to do, tell me who to connect with, what to say, I'll do it. But for you to just tell me to contact people and let them know, I don't quite get that. And so that's pretty much what the Thursday events of how we've been training people. We train how to invite, who to invite, the verbiage of what to say, and then the presenter sells them. You follow up and enroll them. And so that really has become the main purpose of hosting these events. And I will continue to do them forever as long as the team receives. Once the team stops, then I stop. But as long as you guys receive and you send it out, we will keep it going, because I guarantee you there are enough stories for us to continue to share forever, to entertain people, for them to feel that common connection, for them to say, I want that. I want that to be my life. So if you guys go with it. Sherry, can you explain how you did yesterday? Because you changed the way that you've been inviting people. Share what you've done, how you did it, and the responses that you're receiving.
Excuse you. So many of you, if you know me, I am a huge introvert. I don't like talking to people unless I know you, and then I'm bubbly. But for me, this was a big push out of my comfort zone. And Stephanie was the one that pushed me out of that comfort zone. She was like, I am challenging you to do 100 video Facebook messages today. So I was like, okay, this is crazy. I can't do this. Fine, I'll go put some makeup on. So I did it. And I actually use Snapchat for the filters. So if y'all seen that and saw that I kind of have like this little bluish hue, and y'all learned about the colors, so that's one reason why I picked blue, because a lot of people like the blue, and plus it made my blue eyes pop, and I get a lot of comments on that. Do you mind, Stephanie, if I just share the video? Okay, so on Snapchat, they only give you 1 minute and then it cuts you off. So I had to get this down for a minute, but let me see if I can share this. I think I got it.
Which, while she's working on that, you may have to do a few takes to get it under a minute.
Yeah,
Be
it did.
prepared.
It took me about 10 minutes. It says I'm disabled.
Hold on. You should be able to share, but let me make you a co-host. Okay, try now.
Okay, so one thing about this is I was doing the main messages. What on earth? Zoom wants to share. Okay.
Want me to try and grab it? Oh, there we go.
All right. So I was doing the main messages and I would get responses, but not great responses.
Hey, I hope you are having a fabulous October so far. Can you believe that Halloween is almost here? 2020, it's going by so fast. Anyway, I wanted to send you a quick message to send you an invite to an event we're going to be having this Thursday, 7:30 Central Standard Time. We're going to be hearing Hillary Courtney speak. She is a mom of 4. She is a health and fitness instructor from Mounds City, Missouri. I saw her speak many, many years ago, and she gave us all these little bags of mustard seeds to talk about faith. She is a woman of God. I'm very strong in it. But I wanted you to come hear her and her health journey. So I'm excited about this. So I hope you get to join me as well. I'll send you the information if you're interested. I hope you have a fabulous day. And let me know what you're doing for Halloween.
Okay. So I don't know if y'all could hear that or not, but that was what I sent out. Whenever I was sending out the text messages for inviting and everything, I would get these canned responses back. Okay, or not this week. But whenever I sent out this personal message, which I hoped it made it feel like I sent it out to just you, then I started getting all these different responses back. And my absolute favorite response back was, yeah, I want to be a part of this. And I think my sister will too. So she's already thinking of who this is going to be helping for her. And this was all based off of one little 1 minute video. How many 1 minute videos can y'all send out in a day? I did not think I was going to be able to do 100. I got my 100 done and I could have still went on, but it was late and I was like, okay, I got my 100. Stephanie, I got my 100. So, and I'm like 50 in today because I had a whole bunch of things going on. I'm going to get my other 50 in after we're done here. I'm using the same video. So it is easy just to drop it in, drop it in, drop it in. I was going to say something else about it, but I completely forgot. Stephanie?
Sherry, how many people have actually RSVP'd, and can you tell them the reply that you're giving?
Oh, yeah. So I went in today to look at how many people have responded as going. Normally, I was the only one that said that they were going out of the people that I knew. But whenever I looked today, I had 8 saying yes and 2 saying maybe. For me, that was huge. And the message that I would send them back if they said like, yeah, send me the link, or any kind of yes response or maybe response, sometimes I would personalize it. If they came back and said like, oh, well, I'm doing such and such for Halloween, I would say, oh, that sounds fun, or great, here's the link below. Please mark yourself as going, and I would capitalize going. So Facebook, actually I did the FB, will send you a reminder. Please mark yourself as going. So Facebook will send you a reminder. And I would put a little wink face and a heart and drop the link. And that was that. It blew my mind how simple it was and how effective it was.
Since this morning, we've increased by 13. That is a good day, because I always watch the numbers to see where we're increasing. And I'm going to give big kudos to Sherry on that one. She increased it by 8 out of 13. So really, really super cool, guys. I give you kudos. Great video. And you guys all made the comment. You felt her enthusiasm. You felt her genuineness. You felt that she was sending it directly to you. Her message that she got back from that sister even went into a little bit more details on what her sister is going through, which was having autistic children, which was 2 weeks ago, our presentation. So they're paying attention.
I sent her the invite through, my little text message for the special needs event, and she did not reply to that. She's seen it. She didn't reply to it. And this was the same thing with several others. I sent them the message in the past, and they did not respond to me. But I sent them the video, and they actually responded.
Pretty cool. Pretty cool. And Debbie, no, it does not have to be Snapchat. Just a video of you. I won't do Snapchat. I'm not I'm not able.
That was just my own personal preference because I liked that blue filter.
She's good at that. All right, questions for Sherry. How do I make one? So a couple different ways you can make one. Would just be to take your phone and go to your video. And I do highly recommend putting your camera or your phone on a ledge or something sturdy so that it's not in your hand bouncing up and down. You want to have nice lighting. You want it to be appealing, right? So nice lighting, and make sure it's not shaky. And just do a video. And Sherry's video is in the Thursday night scripts. So I think you're all in there. If not, make sure that you're in there. Debbie, you're not. Okay, we'll make sure you're in there. And review it. Practice it. Sherry, how many takes did that take you to make?
Probably about 10, because I also had interruptions too.
Yeah. So it would take me probably about 4 to 6, and I do a lot of videos. So just keep doing it until you feel that it's right. And what I like to do is I usually do maybe like 1 to 3 that I feel are good until I get to that one, like that's it. Or if I never even get to that one, I review the 1 to 3 that I kept, and I just pick the best one. I don't stress about it. And if you guys watch the branding, 2.0 branding on Monday, Eric and Jackie and the company are all about don't be perfect. Just be yourself. Get the information out there. Don't worry that it's not perfect. Now, Sherry's, you guys may be looking at Sherry's as being perfect. Sherry, would you say yours is perfect?
Did y'all hear me stutter in that thing?
I didn't hear that, no.
I did.
So Sherry doesn't think it's perfect, and look at her responses. So don't worry about being perfect. Just being you. It just has to come across as you being genuine and speaking. And make sure you're looking, oh, I just got another customer. Make sure you're just looking at your camera so that you have that feeling that you are talking to them. That's really the most important thing. All right, cool. Oh, Jackie just got another confirmation. I think I saw that Annie just got one as well. Awesome.
Let's make that 2.
Awesome. And you just posted when we started this call?
Yep, 6:33.
Yay. I'm telling you, I've never had this kind of response before. We are in a position to get people paid. This is so cool. We are changing lives. We've always changed lives. Let's get people paid. And if that includes yourself, yes. Yes. But also look at all these new people that you're bringing in. You now have an opportunity to help them get free food or get paid. Annie, what verbiage did you use?
So I have a brand new guy that never comments or likes my stuff, and he says I'm in. So I went ahead and muted and lowered the volume, and I sent him a quick message I could play for you guys.
Okay.
I'm gonna put it super loud. It's a voice through Messenger.
Hope you're having a good night. I just saw that you had responded to my post, and we're basically doing compression, teaching people about compression eating, and it's 11 days. We start on Monday, October 19th, and basically I'll add you to Facebook group. We're all coaching in there. We have a huge community, and what it is basically in an 8-hour window, you are drinking 2 meal replacement shakes that I will order for you and you will have before the 19th. I'll have to get that in right away because you, I believe, are in Vegas.
And then it cut me off, and this is the rest.
And then you would eat 2 plated meals. And then if you need snacks within those 8 hours, you would definitely have that. You would drink lots of water, of course, tea. We have meal ideas, all that kind of stuff that we're providing. And we definitely have done this before, and it's guaranteed. It's just a new way to get into a new habit, flood your body with nutrition, and you will see results. So let me know. You will need to get some shakes, which I can order. Been doing this since October 2013. So these shakes are the Rolls Royce for sure. Let me know.
Awesome. Have you gotten a response back from him yet?
No, he hasn't looked at it yet.
Okay. So what Annie did was urgency. I've got to get your order in order for you to start with us on Monday. I'll take care of your order for you. What you could have added, Annie, is you just need to let me know what flavors you want. We have chocolate vanilla or chocolate strawberry vanilla chai. Just let me know what flavors you want. So just simple, easy. All I need to know is what flavors do you want? And guys, if you're using IsoLife, and if you're not familiar with IsoLife, you need to get comfortable with IsoLife. But that's all you need from someone. If they're just doing the 4 shakes and you're not talking to them about a pack, what flavors do you want? I'll send you a cart. You put in your details. I'll follow up with you as soon as I see the order go through. What flavors do you want? We have chocolate, vanilla, and strawberry.
Stephanie, I've never done it that way. How do you do that? How do you send them the cart?
The cart? So ISOLife training has a little bit of its own. How about this? How about I finish the announcements to make sure everybody knows the announcements, because it is 7:07. And then for those of you that want to stay on, we can do an ISOLife training. Does that work? Okay. Kimberly, I can't connect to my phone. Do you want to show them, or do you want me to just explain it? Because Kimberly is the queen of technology. That's so not me. I need to make you a co-host though. If you can stay on. I didn't ask you if you can stay on. But let me do the announcements first, and then anyone that wants to go, if you know ISOLife, then certainly feel free. Some announcements that I want to do super fast. You guys are going to need to write this down. You probably received an email. I don't know if this was a leader email or not, so just in case. But I just received this 3 hours ago from Isagenix, and it's all the updates. The first one is, if you want to be kept up to date and know what's happening this holiday season, you need to text HOME, HOME, to 63987, and you'll be on the subscription list. So make sure you guys do that. BIA, I'm sorry, Rose, and all of our Canadian friends. But BIA is buy one, get one 50% off, whoop, whoop, until Sunday. Is it Sunday? 18th? Yeah. We've got to make sure we get this information out. So if you are using Penny or Hit 'em Up or anything like that, you've got to let people know about this. This is a big part of BV, increasing your BV, letting your friends know about this incredible drink. I've had people buy like 3 cases and get 3 at half price. I've had some buy 6 cases because of this special. This is a huge way to build your business, get repeated customers, and share a discount with them. It's a $20 savings. So make sure you are letting people know. Your friends will never buy from you if they don't know what you're offering. If you don't market, you're not going to have them as a customer. And in my case, they're going to go buy from somebody else. My best friend, she knows what I do. Come on. And she purchases. She bought from somebody else because I didn't do my quick follow-up like I should have. That's okay. I still got her back, but that's not always the case. So we've got to make sure we market and we let people know. If you're using Penny and you've got a team, even if it's a small team, you can punch BIA or eShots in as the product. And if you're using Penny, you'll know what I'm talking about. If you're not using Penny, this won't sound familiar. It's okay. And you punch that in and you'll find all of your customers that have ever ordered BIA or eShots. Or if you want to be sneaky and tricky, you punch it in for those that have not ordered BIA and introduce BIA to them. And by the way, it's buy one, get one free, or buy one, get one half price. Staying on brand. So if you did not watch the branding that Jackie and Eric did on Monday, it is in isagenixlive.com. I do highly recommend that you watch it. It was really, really good. And there's a lot of social media images in there. It also talks about Got Isagenix app. So these are the apps that we all need to have. There's ISA, I'll see if I can copy. Okay, there's ISOLife, which we'll teach a tiny bit of it afterwards. There's tutorials on it and everything. ISOPulse is how you're gonna know about your money and your team and what's going on and building. Isagenix Business is going away. So if you don't already have that, don't worry about that. Everything is being switched over to Penny. So make sure that you do have Penny. Yes. October 26th, we have a new product. I think it'll be the 27th. It's the week of the 26th. So most likely Tuesday, if they follow suit. We won't know details until Sunday night. So we won't know anything until then. Everything is hush hush up until the last minute. But there is a new product, I'm guessing shake, coming out. And Rose, they do offer this for Canada, Mexico, and the US. So you're good. If I would really highly suggest you get Penny up to date so that you can use Penny to tell people about the shake drop. But you can also use Penny to tell people about BIA, to tell them about the 11-day shred. Penny is your virtual assistant. If you're not familiar with Penny and we haven't gone over a training with it, there are trainings on this. Just let me know, or Kimberly, and we'll make sure you guys get those trainings. If you, I think if you go to isogenicsbusiness.com, they have some of the Penny trainings there. That's direct from Penny. Or we also have Tribe Time Penny, and that's in the Tribe Time, and that's individuals who have done extremely well using Penny, speaking about their experience and how they're doing it. Saturday, October 17th, there is another academy. So again, free. I love COVID. We've received all this free training, which is amazing. isogenicslive.com. It's 12 to 5 Eastern Standard Time. Okay, if you have not been on any Isogenics training, does anyone want to unmute real fast and just give your impression real fast on any Isogenics training that you've been on with live?
Oh my gosh, so good. So many nuggets. So many nuggets. Pages of notes I get every single time.
Every time. I mean, just amazing stuff. So I'm going to give you some of the bigger names. Ellen Bradley Gaines. Oh my gosh, I love Ellen. Ellen is she's not a movie star, she's more of a TV star, but her energy is off the hook. She's just hilarious. Ina Nozek, DC chiropractor and MS. What's MS, doctor? I don't know, but she...
Multiple sclerosis.
Multiple sclerosis.
Is that what it's for? For
MS?
the title for MS?
Master of Science.
Say that again, Rose.
Master of Science.
There you go. Thank you.
Oh, okay.
Okay, Rose, you're going to love Ina.
You're talking
You're
about.
going to... Oh, Kimberly, are you trying to get back in? There's a new Kimberly in the waiting room. Got it. Dr. Ina. Oh my gosh, if you're not familiar with Dr. Ina, she hasn't spoken for a long time, but she's been around forever. She is a chiropractor. That's really what she titles herself as. She is amazing. One of our first millionaires, young, beautiful, and full of information. She's just incredible. And she's doing Power of the Product system. So you don't want to miss that. Laura Stevens, How to Recognize Your Team, right? Team Anchored. Lindsay Wynia, a part of our larger team. Lindsay's amazing. Connect and follow up with the Penny app. Lisa DeMayo, another one of my favorites just because of her energy and her genuineness. She's doing the event closing and call to action. We'll also have, Charisse Prince. We almost had Charisse on our team, and it just did not happen. And it's such a shame because this girl has been #1 in everything. She came from not Mascara, but Unique. She came from Unique as a social influencer, young, 22 years of age, and has blown up because she just presents herself on video and she tells people like it is. Blown up like crazy. Dr. Plant, Kristen Jenkins, and Todd Siddons. So absolutely incredible. You can go, let me give you this link and see all the different people and what they're presenting on. So I highly, highly, highly recommend you get there. Holiday Dash, of course, is now through, is it only through October 25th? It's ending. Is it ending? Is it almost done?
I think there's another period.
Yeah, there's one more.
Okay, November 22nd. So this period is ending October 25th, and then we have one more month. This is how you guys can earn $200, $300, $500 extra. So if you're not familiar with the Holiday Dash, just go in your back office, go to contests and promotions, and punch on the link for Holiday Dash. Gives you all the details. If you have any questions about it, let us know. And those are our announcements. So sorry, guys. All right, any questions? Otherwise, I'll let you go if you need to go or want to go. And then for those that want to stay on, we'll share the ISA Life of how to use that to send over a cart. There's a couple things I love about the cart, and there's a couple things I don't love about the cart. With the cart, you have no control. Just know that. Once you send over a cart, it is in their possession. They can edit, delete, change the auto ship, change the order, not do it. All right. So you have no control. However, for those people who love to be in control, our high D's and probably our high I's and definitely our high C's, sending them a link so that they can just quickly take care of it is awesome. So they love that. It's quick, it's fast, it's easy for everybody, but you do give up your control, but there are also people who don't want you to have control. So this allows every opportunity. Thank you, guys.
Hold on, I'm confused. So for the ISA Life, you're sending your own cart over instead of.
You're making a cart for them.
So you're.
Do you want me to show you, honey? I
Yes.
can show you.
Yes.
Yeah, because this is like for a new customer, right? So don't you have to get all the information?
So when you have a new customer, usually I like to get all their information over the phone. But if they're not willing to do it and they go, please just send me a link, rather than sending them a link to your Isagenix website, which they can get lost in, if you have the opportunity to find out what they want and discuss it, then if they're not comfortable giving you their credit card, you can give them a link. But I do this as the last resort because I want to strike while the iron's hot. I want to get them enrolled while they're super excited. But it's good to know this because in some certain situations, it makes sense. So I'm going to see if I can share my screen here. So when you do a managed cart, you need to go into your back office, isagenix.com, enter your username and password, and then you're going to mouse over team. And down at the bottom of team is a link, manage my cart, my recommended carts. These are carts that you've created for people. And I had some standard ones, but we're going to create a new one. It works a lot like an enrollment. So you click create a new cart. You always want the preferred customer on lifestyle rewards. So have that one checked, click next, and make sure you have your country right. And then let's say they're going to do a basic system with the whole blend vegan. Okay. So you're gonna hit customize. I don't know, is this in your way? There we go. You're gonna hit customize, and then we're gonna pick the shakes they want. They want vegan, so here's the whole blend whey's, and then here's the whole blend vegan. So we'll get them 1 chocolate, 1 chai, 2 strawberries because I love. Then you need 2 cleanses, 1 ionics. And then I usually put in a wild berry, add to cart. So it's just like you're doing that. So then you hit continue. You can add more products if you want. I always do really easy, repeat my first order for lifestyle rewards. Now, if they purchased a value pack, I never put a value pack under repeat. Change it and choose a 30-day system. So then you're going to name it. So we're going to name this one test. Well, let's name it Izzy McGowan. Okay. So Izzy McGowan, that's the gal I spoke to so that I know who this cart goes to, and then save. Now you could do some generic carts and you can name it 30-day, you could do basic, V for vegan, 2S, 1C, 1V, then you know it's a basic system with 1 chocolate, 1 vanilla, and 2 strawberry vegan. So I have those saved, so though I have some generic ones, so I don't have to create this managed cart each time. But if you have somebody that is a little more niche with what they want, you can do this. So once you do this and save it, now you've got to open up your ISA Life app, because your job here is done. But you can only create this managed recommended cart from a desktop, from your back office. So then what you can do is, let me see if I can now share from my phone, and then I can open up. Oh, can you make my phone host?
Oh, that's where the other Kimberly came in.
Yes, make my other, if you can make my other one.
Got it. And Kimberly, can you start them from the beginning? Can you show them the initial ISA Life page and then share Isogenics and go through that whole step?
Yeah.
Great.
Like I'm gonna open up the ISA Life app, right? So now that I did this, can you guys see my screen? No.
No.
Okay, hang on. Now you can. Okay, so I'm going to open up ISA Life. And then I'm going to click on the little person in the lower right. You see where that little one is? I'm going to click that. Oh, it just took me right in here. And then I'm going to click Share Isogenics. And look at that. There's my little cart. So I'm going to choose the cart I just created. And I'm going to hit Share this recommended cart once it loads here. It's thinking. My phone needs a BIA. I think it's just got too much going on. But do you see that share? Do you see the share this recommended cart? Here we go. Click that. Now you get to choose. Do you want to share it via text, via email, post it Facebook, Messenger? So you get to choose which place you want to send it. So I'm just going to hit message, and then I'm just going to pretend to send this to Stephanie. And then it comes with a little bit of text, and you can add to it and tweak it as you wish. Here are the Isogenics products I selected to fit your goals. Tap the link below to view the products, complete your order, and sign up for Isogenics. Boom. Easy peasy. Now they have the cart. So when they get the link, what's going to happen when they get the link is they're going to click on it, and then it's going to start the process. They're going to enter their first name, last name, email, country code, mobile, continue creating my account. This is going to sign them up with an account with Isogenics with all your products, and then they'll be asked to put in their credit card information. So very cool, very fast, it's better than sending them a generic link to your website to get enrolled, because it's less, you're funneling them where you need them to go and get the products that they want and need without getting lost on accident. But it is always, always still best, in my opinion, to do on the phone enrollment.
Wow, this is really good. Thank you, Kimberly, so much. I didn't even know you could do this.
Oh yeah, super, super, super good stuff here. And then here's the ISA Life app, there's proven stats that you will have a higher customer retention if you get them in here. But when they first come in, they can get really great information and make comments on posts. So we're doing kind of right here what your product page is doing. They're getting introduced to additional, you know, any way that you can touch the customer to introduce new and amazing Isogenics products, their order basket's going to increase, and hence your cycles will increase. So they've got all that. Then you can get in here and set which your cleanse days are. You can do a schedule, so they can schedule a shake day and mark off all the products that they have, and they can add items so it fits what they ordered, so that they can have something to check off daily to remember to take all their products. And then of course, there is a cleanse day option. So this just helps them stay on track, what to take when. And what's nice to do is, after you've enrolled them, is to schedule a call and walk them through the IsaLife app, because a lot of people are afraid of apps. And this really helps. But the best way to learn it is to go through, click on everything and get to know this app. Now, if they click the middle one, that is going to, this is where they can join the IsaBody Challenge very easily, daily wellness. You can click in here and learn more, enroll. You've got your weight loss, but mostly they're going to be doing, say, the IsaBody Challenge. And then the little box is where they can place a one-time order easily from their phone or update their lifestyle rewards in here. So all this is within the IsaLife app. So just go in and play with it. But I showed you really the most, you know, interesting part of the app that you'll use. But go in there and play with it and get comfortable with it. Is that good?
Questions on that? You got to play with it. It usually takes me like 2 to 3 times for me to have felt really comfortable with it. Now it's like bam, bam, bam. And it really is under the 3 minutes. For my best friend that I talked about, I've had to change her order 3 times. And I'll just go back and change it and send it to her, change it again. It's no big deal. It's just a matter of practice.
All right. Well, guys, if you have any questions, let us know, and have a good night. And thanks for hopping on. And we don't want to keep you too much longer.